badass reviews at the movies, and today I'm going to do something different than what I normally do. Normally I review the big blockbuster films, the newest releases in cinemas right now, but the film that I'm reviewing today, which is the Peanut Butter Falcon, this movie has not gotten a wide release in the US, and in fact it's not being released in Asia at all. This is an independent film, or normally known as indies, and this film can actually be seen on Amazon Prime, and let me tell you why you should watch this movie. Now this movie is basically a debut film, a feature debut from the director duo of Tyler Nielsen and Michael Schwartz, and they've made a few shorts before, but this is their feature debut film, and it's a very low budget, very art house kind of film, and it deals mainly in how two souls, two human beings who are down on their luck, stumble into one another, and how their bond is formed over a few incidents, and what happens at the end. And it's basically a modern retelling of the Huckleberry Finn story, if you might be familiar from Mark Twain's Tom Sawyer adventures. And in my opinion, it is my favorite feel-good movie of the year. It's a nice feeling that you get at the end of the movie. I won't say it's euphoria per se, but it gives you a nice relief, a relaxing feeling at the end of the movie, mainly because the movie's strength lies in its heart, and the heart of the film is none other than debutant Zack Kassadin. Now, Zack, who himself actually has Down syndrome, plays a character who has Down syndrome in the film itself. He plays a character named Zack who, in the greater scheme of things, not large dreams, but a pretty big dream which he thinks he can achieve despite what people say it's a pipe dream, you can never do this. He has one singular dream, and that is to learn wrestling and to be in a wrestling match. Now, he has this VHS tape that he has been viewing, I don't know for how many years, after he was abandoned by his parents, and he was sent into a care home. And in that VHS tape, he sees a local wrestler by the name of Salt Water Redneck, which is played by Haden Church in this film. And he aspires to be somebody like him. He aspires to do the rough and tumble, the hits, the pops, the fans cheering on him. He wants to get this feeling. And what happens is he, as I mentioned earlier, he stumbles into another character, in this case Shia LeBouf, in one of his strongest performances. He is normally a very good actor in any case, but in this film he excels as the character Tyler, somebody who is who has lost his family in a way as well. And it's good to see his undoubted acting ability back again, and I'm looking forward to seeing him in Honey Boy, where he actually plays his real life father. It's a kind of an autobiographical movie, and I'm looking forward to that film. Now, coming back to this movie, the Peanut Butter Falcon. Now, Shia and Zack have a great rapport. They seem to have built an actual friendship behind the scenes, which basically shines through into the film. And you can actually believe that it's an organic relationship that they have. Tyler, who has lost his brother in the movie, prior to the events of the film, finds a new brother in Zack along the way, and what you see is that these two men who stumble into each other, as I mentioned, they learn from each other. Small experiences, small incidences where they learn from each other, and overall they become much closer. And at the end of the day, they start out as two characters who don't really like each other, but have no choice but to stick to each other due to the circumstances of the film. But at the end of the day, they become a nuclear family of sorts. And Dakota Johnson, who plays the care worker who's in charge of Zack, joins them on this mini adventure of sorts, and they form a family at the end. Now, as I mentioned earlier, it is my favorite feel-good movie of the year, and there's a reason for it, because this kind of stories about two men or two people who society has pummeled into the ground, both literally and not. How they find each other, how they build on experiences from each other, and how they end up stronger at the end. And in that sense, it is my favorite feel-good movie of the year. Now, I also, for wrestling fans out there, watch out for cameos from Mick Foley and Jake the Snake Roberts. I won't say where they are, but you just watch out for them. You'll know them as soon as you see them. So it is a very simple yet a beautiful story that tugs at your heartstrings in a feel-good way. So that is my comments for the Peanut Butter Falcon, which is streaming on Amazon Prime right now. And overall, I give this movie a 3.45 out of 5. Watch it. And this has been a presentation of At The Movies from Badass Reviews. Like, share, comment, subscribe, do that thing. But most importantly, keep calm and rock on.